Senator Bob Menendez, along with 15 other senators, sent a letter to Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas and Secretary of State Antony Blinken, denouncing the United States treatment of the Haitian migrants. The senator called on the Biden administration to appoint a new special envoy for Haiti. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Senators Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, all signed on to the letter. The Biden administration has faced increased scrutiny last month over the treatment of the thousands of Haitian migrants who have gathered at the Del Rio, Texas border. Many Haitian migrants who arrived at the U.S. border were fleeing extreme poverty, disaster, political unrest. It's no surprise to anybody because we see it in the news every day. Haiti's experiencing probably their worst political instability following the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse and an earthquake earlier this year that killed 2,200 people, plus all of the poverty and social unrest, criminal activity that's going around there, that's been happening beforehand. You understand why people don't want to be there.
Right.
Senior U.S. Department of State official Harold Koh, he resigned,
Right.
sending a scathing internal memo condemning the Biden administration's continued use of an illegal Trump-era public health authority to arrest the Haitians, put them on a plane, and send them back to Haiti.
He was like, I did not sign up for that.
The senators wrote in the letter, over the course of our lifetime, our Haitian brothers and sisters have endured dictatorships, constitutional crisis, food insecurity, pandemics, natural disasters, forced displacement, the assassination of their president, and the criminal takeover of their communities. Their resilience is unparalleled. Ensuring the integrity of U.S. borders is also of utmost importance and is not incompatible with the fundamental duty to respect the dignity, humanity, and rights of all individuals. And you want to know what? If we had to stand for anything here on Bradshaw Live, probably we stand for that.
Yeah.
Okay? I agree with that. It's not incompatible. This is the problem. It's black or white. We got to stop everyone at the border or everybody comes in, you know, and it's a free-for-all, open borders. You know, and that's what you see on the news, and you see the Republicans and Democrats fighting back and forth. But the reality is, you can have a secure border and also totally respect the dignity of every human being that comes to our country. It's not fair.
It should feel good to
It's not
help.
fair to be humane and fair to somebody and also have security at a border.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like they're coming in with tanks and we need guns
Right.
to point at them. I mean, they're coming in with
Their hands
up
up,
in
like-
the air, tattered shoes, ripped shirts.
Right.
Please help me.
Begging, like.
And we've militarized this border like they're showing up with a tank in the middle of it's World War III.
Like, they literally have their kids in their hands. They are not trying to come with any type of violence or any type of issues. They literally just want the help. Like, if you're putting your family at risk.
I mean,
you know,
we saw the pictures with the guns, with the Jeeps, recently with the horses.
Right.
Remember that picture?
Yeah, very slave-like.
Right.
That was not the most.
There's a very humane thing we can be doing. But, you know, we go back to, some people just like the status quo.
Yeah.
Meaning that, you know, we get cheap labor, and when it doesn't serve our purpose, we can
That's it.
pick people up,
It's sad.
send them home.
It's sad.
It's very sad. Very, very sad. So, I mean, if you want to think about it like that, it's true.
Yeah.
Because
And really just disappointing.
I mean, why are all those Haitians there at the border? Because there's a job across the fence.
Right.
There's somebody who will pay them a very low wage to do work for them here in America. And they know that because there's no job in Haiti for them, that's for sure.
Right.
Because if there was jobs in Haiti that paid well, they wouldn't be leaving, presumably. Maybe not Haiti because it's a dangerous place. Okay, but as a general proposition, maybe not Haiti, so that's not a bad example. But as a general proposition, it's because there's jobs here.
That's it. That's
There's
it.
jobs here.
Majority of people, at least immigrants that I know, my family, all my families are immigrants. So majority of them, if not all of them, want to retire and go back home. If the jobs were back home where they're from, they would obviously want to stay there. Like, that is their home.
So when you have a situation with Donald Trump, that there's corporations, meatpacking facilities, whatever you want to call it, they say, come work here, get here, you can work here. Okay, we'll pay you. You're undocumented or not, We need the processing in the food plants. There's no Americans doing this work.
Right.
Okay, it's the same in the fields and the farms. Okay, who's picking the apples? Who's doing the farm work?
Yeah.
Okay, so the jobs are there because Americans don't want them, or these companies don't want to pay a wage to entice an American to go do that work. They pay a low wage. People come because it's a better job than what they got back home.
Right.
And then who gets punished for all of this? The person who's working, not the company that's offering them the job. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.